Sound waves are picked up by this wonderful mechanical ear, the microphone, which is really a glorified telephone transmitter.
I got my driver's license last week, just like we always talked about. Thank you for the roses. So sweet.
We at the hotel, motel. We at the hotel.
Sorry.
LifeLock.com/info.
Shorty, a little baddie.
Oh, now that's scary.
Cause like,
Let's go. Here we are.
Do any of you guys know where clowns go to get married?
Good whatever to you. Whenever you are watching this episode of TikTok Around the Clock, the show where we check out just what was going on with TikTok Live at 2 different times around the clock. Today we are checking out 3 p.m. and 11 p.m. And we have got a nice amount of big old boobies, a prank from Third Rail Jesus, and according to Honk the Clown, I no longer share a nickname of Robot Jesus with Third Rail Jesus. I am now the nihilistic robot. So I will be chasing after the dude with a very large pair of scissors and pissing on a rug that really ties the room together. Sorry, it just had to be done, dude. You knew it had to be done. And let's get to the first video of the day. We have, as promised, as just mentioned, Third Rail Jesus. Did I introduce myself? Your host, Dylan? If I didn't, there I did now. I should be getting better at this. Like yesterday, I forgot to, or Monday rather, on co-host auditions, I forgot to introduce the concept of the show, of being my self-taped audition. I get that most of the time, but some of the times I just mention I'm the co-host, and people are like, what the fuck are you talking about? It's my self-taped audition is co-host auditions, and I don't think Nick Rekieta will be too happy with what I had to say about him, and we're definitely sticking around in that drama. I have gotten a lot of views and a lot of subscribes from following the Steel Toe drama and the Nick Rekieta drama, but we aren't talking about that today. We are talking about where the money is, Lebowski.
अंग्रेज ले आंदा क्या बात
I'm gonna eat your children.
सुल्तान वेलकम ब्रदर
I'm gonna eat your children.
अंग्रेज मेरे हल कर
यारा की खाचा
अंग्रेज मेरे हल कर
और का सही वेलकम और
डॉक्टर जी वेलकम सुल्तान भाई क्या हाल है
So here we have a TikTok battle, and this is a battle for a penny apiece. Each point is a penny, and the winner, I don't know if they get anything, but it's just begging without begging. Take tips, Aaron Imholt. This is how to beg without begging, of just like, come on, let's win this round. Maybe he can get a TikTok show. I still wouldn't watch it. I would still watch Stallion 19 and Based Pill and all the other people clipping him rather than actually watching him. And thanks for introducing Loads, Ropey Loads, Luigi Greenberg.
रात पंजाबी यार ते देखें की खा चले आंदी
guys
And we did see Third Rail Jesus last week, finding out that double tap is an actual thing that some of his competitors say. If you double tap, then you will give that a like. Double tapping the like on YouTube, that will first like it and then unlike it. So it doesn't work on both platforms.
Double tap, double tap, double tap, double tap, double tap.
this is my stepdad.
Shh. Would you shut the fuck up, please? What are you gonna do?
What?
What are you gonna do?
What?
One down.
What?
2 down.
Double tap.
And now his teammate is gone. He has pulled a domestic violence prank and won this round. He didn't get a single penny, but I don't know. Wins might count for something. I haven't looked into it that much.
That's how you clear a room.
Oops, I forgot they were there.
Hey, you're gonna swing.
She thought that they were just getting into some kink play. No, you were getting into some kink play to scare off the other folk.
Classes with.
That's how you win a battle, guys. That's how you win a battle.
Double tap on TikTok, single tap on YouTube. And we've seen a few dancers. This is another one. I don't think she is going to pass the dancing audition. Very unique style.
Nathan, go put on clothes. Because I said.
Apparently, her naked kid just runs around naked, but there's people watching. Stop being naked. Do you want to end up like the Racadas? You get fed, put on some fucking clothes. Oh, I like that move. I'm gonna have to steal that move. Oh, you did the kind of go down thing, but you really needed to bloom afterwards. I guess that's where I would have worked in some of my yoga poses into dancing. I like doing Warrior 3 and working that into my dance moves. Oh, they're coming up, Radish. The second segment has a hottie starting off, and we have a gamer hottie coming after this. But I do have a nice amount of just awkward ladies, thanks to Alice last week. I think she might make an appearance this week. Look out for Alice, the drunken, singing, lispy girl. Douche of the Dabbleverse. This might be Patrick Melton's home. We had the naked child, while Patrick Melton is off in a closet somewhere, just very much like Unique, Kyle does, broadcasting from a closet. The algorithm knows I like dancing, ladies.
Did you finish your turkey?
So it sent me this way. And now to continue with the bad dancing. The first lady, she had passion. She was just bad at it. Now on to some Chinese dancers that have no passion in their dancing. Oh, did I say Melton? I meant Michael. I saw Patrick Michael. Patrick Michael. Isn't that Patty C. Cups? Now I'm forgetting Patty C. Cups' full name. Yes, I was correct. Patrick Michael. If I said Melton, I meant Michael, because that did look like what his house could look like with a child just running around seeking attention while they're off talking to the internet. Nick Ricada's emotional support Baldo, I'll get those words in the right order one of these days, is smashing the Chinese ladies. For some reason, Patrick Michael was sounding odd to me. And I did have one of Patrick Michael's shows in my queue for an upcoming co-host audition, and he did the Patrick Michael thing and deleted the entire channel once people started watching it. Not me. I'm trying to get monetized, and I'm less than 100 subscribers away. Woo! Going from some dancing to some music. Hula with some DJ. Okay, I was thinking yesterday that someone was mentioning King Yeti, and I was like, I don't see him popping up. Thank you for clarifying that. I was thinking that the chats by King Yeti wasn't coming through. We have King Yeti's alter ego of the emotional support Baldo. I wasn't missing that today. Good morning, Cupcake. Acamania bound Cupcake. Going to Vegas and check out. I would check out the Pinball Museum. I'm a big fucking dork. I haven't gotten to see where the new Pinball Museum is. I hear it's on the Strip rather than down Tropicana where it was when I was there. I did hear from someone performing at Hackmania that it's kind of a cluster. They were too gentlemanly to add fuck after cluster, so we'll see if that clusterfuck comes together or if it just remains a clusterfuck. And this is one of two DJs we'll see. We got some nice bouncing boobies on the second DJ in the second segment.
Thank you. I call it an alien. Tell me it's an alien. But thank you. Where's Freddy? Horror, 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 horror.
Ooh, she's singing the horror song. That is the horror call. As I said, you don't need to do the horror call in Vegas. Look like a rube, and they will find you. Just hang out at, for me, it was the Hooters bar, which then changed to Oyo, changed to Oyo, and the Oyo bought it right before the pandemic, so hopefully they're still there. Just look like a rube there, and the hookers will find you.
Hi, a bunch of blue emojis. Thank you. Oh my goodness.
I need to turn my notifications on so I can catch American Cupcake's live streams as he's going to live stream from Vegas, and a lot of fun places to live stream from there. Nice to really meet you, Jamie Walters.
Joining again. Can you explain synchro summons? I don't know what that means. Dude, thank you. Thank you, Isaac. Okay, wait. I'm sorry. I have to disappear.
Doing the Nick Rekieta disappearing act. And I did keep in any sounds that she made. So we did get a that isn't consistent with the Nick Rekieta disappearance. What kind of stuff is she doing off screen?
Okay. Can I put up a heart?
There was no sniffing while she was down there, just another and afterwards. So I am a little bit confused. Maybe she just went for some gummies.
That look.
And a few other people are agreeing with the emotional support Baldo that she is much hotter now. Anna, you're so pretty. You're so pretty, girl.
Crazy right now. I don't want to. My eyebrows look really bad too, but okay, Zoe, thank you.
We have a disagreement on the attractiveness of the last girl. I can see where you can say she is disgusting. As my date last night, I can see how you could say she is disgusting with her split tongue and titty tattoos and her forehead tattoo. When I started talking to her, she didn't have a forehead tattoo, and she got a goddamn forehead tattoo, and it doesn't look like there will be a second date. I was already down on the face tattoo and illustrations on titties. Yay. Forked tongue. I can't be the only one that wants to feel what a blowy feels like with a forked tongue. But she let me know that I reminded her. She asked if I had a sister because I reminded her of a girl she knows who is a cunt. And she cut the date pretty short. So apparently I am too uppity for forehead tattoo girl, which is just fine with me. I immediately was like, oh, you have a forehead tattoo now and a cool design.
I'm a real girl because I cook. If your stove ain't dirty, when was the last time you cooked?
Oh God, there we go.
And we have a tatted girl who has a dirty stove because she cooks a lot. She is getting a lot of points from me, but not from the douche of the Dabbleverse. Points for cooking, no points for her tattoos from the douche of the Dabbleverse.
Fuck. Everything's getting wet.
Ooh, everything's getting wet. All right, she is ready for us, fellas. I don't like just the big black tattoo right there. I'm guessing that was a cover-up because why else would you just get darkness? I guess maybe she believes in a thing called love. That's why she's getting the darkness.
I still have some dishes, so don't worry. Thank you for the likes. Hi, Jeremiah.
I was actually quite happy that Miss Forehead Tattoo was not into it. The forked tongue still highly curious about, but everything else that came with the forked tongue titty tattoos, both those plus, but other things were minus. So thank you for making that decision for me, Miss Forehead Tattoo Girl. Oh, just imagine the ropes you would shoot ropey loads with the forked tongue. She could do the tickle the underneath of your dick and your balls at the same time.
Thank you. What should I do today, guys?
Luigi Greenberg believes in a thing called love. He has the large blackout tattoos too. I did see this one. I guess the one that really made me be like that stupid is I think it was a Z, either a young millennial or a Gen Zer who had the 88 miles per hour, looking just like the dashboard from Back to the Future. You couldn't mistake it for not being the 88 from Back to the Future. And then someone came along and I was like, "You like Hitler? 88 HH Heil Hitler." And then later it was just a black square. Fucking really? It's obvious what it was. You're going to be like, "Oh, some people are going to think that I like the Nazis." And how? I guess kids younger than me don't know Back to the Future, but people who are 37 and older definitely adore Back to the Future 2, and don't acknowledge Back to the Future 3. Finish off with being too late with getting the hotties, but here we have a hottie, and all you need to do is nothing and look hot. And I already got rid of all the screen noise, so we can't see how many viewers she actually has there. This is the most smashiest that we have seen so far. We are almost 10 minutes into this one, so sometimes I front load it with the hotties, sometimes I back load it with the hotties, because I am a fan of the badonka-donka-donka-donk, so I do like the back load. Load. Oh, very much like the ring from the Schwartz of Spaceballs. J-Braw's 1488 is from a fortune cookie. Oh, I missed a few chats here as I was paying attention to this lady doing absolutely nothing. And here we have a lady doing something, but I would smash the one doing nothing, even though that you have on those tight yoga pants that we can't quite see the camel. and some nip. Hooray, nip. I think I have to move back to Los Angeles to find that second Jewish Latina girl for me, because where else is there such a dense population of Jewish people and Latina people to make Jewish Latina girls that are mid-20s or later? I could go, early 20s, but usually we don't see eye to eye. Getting too young usually is too young in the brain. But they can still have some ropes for me. If they would like to accept my ropes, I could shoot them. And not as hypnotizing as Bonnie the Booby Lady. Oh, no, don't do that. Don't put your hand there. Ooh. So I did have it here right in the middle portion with all our ladies doing next to nothing. And I do believe this is the very first time I have actually gotten the real account. Every other time, it's been another account that's just stolen her screen caps and rebroadcasted it because, duh, Thirst Trap doing the old Sharon Stone for the entire stream. That is just ready for people to steal. That is a good point. And I done fucked up in high school and messed with a Kristen that lived in a trailer. So add that. Crystals in general, I've had two crystals in my life, and both of them were fucking nuts. All the loads can be roped, but try not to get them in knots before you shoot them. Otherwise, it's going to feel like you're passing a stone. A tied rope that you're shooting out. Ugh. Oof. They say it's more painful than childbirth when you pee out a stone. Hey, you, get back here. I've got a few more months of being able to say my age is 37. Ooh, half Jewish, half Cuban. That is very acceptable for the kind of girl that would just be kryptonite to me. Yeah, Baldo knows what I'm talking about. The under 25 girls, you're asking for trouble just chasing after someone so young. I don't think I really have young viewers. I think Comedy Shaman might be the youngest person around here, and he can go after that tweaker pussy 22 years old. I think he is still within the age range, but for us 30s, 40s guys, no, don't chase after those 25-year-olds. But Plushie Nova, are you under 25 because you've got tattoos, you've got big old fake tits, you're a gamer girl? You may make me go against exactly what I just said. And I haven't gotten into the Fortnite. The kids are into the Fortnite, so you're probably under 25, but those fake tits, they're probably about 3. And we will see those boobies one more time. Her hair isn't that hot. She's actually wearing a wig. We've seen her putting on makeup before. And she doesn't have good-looking hair, so she just wears a bunch of wigs to get that good-looking hair. Mr. Blue Sky has a German tattoo artist that gave him some numbers on his arm. And I don't think I want tattoos from that guy. I don't know how you feel of those, but I'm going to pass on that tattoo artist. There were 7 Kristens in my class in high school. 7. A whole lot of hoes in my class in high school. And now we continue with the gaming streams with competitive Connect 4 with D and Domino. Thank you, Umar, for bringing us this stiff competition. I'm not as stiff as I was for Soft Plushie there, who we just saw, but
4.
Here we go.
Give me 4.
Give me 5.
The Ray Pruitt fan club will be getting their first tattoo, and you could really get very artistic with that scene of Ray Pruitt pushing Donna down the stairs, because it was more a mistake on his part. When you watch the actual scene, he got a little too aggressive. You could make Ray just really take joy in it, if you'd like.
Give me.
I say 26 is my cutoff. J-Bra saying 30.
Is that 2? 2. Yeah, 2.
Fortnite is for the
Give
kids
me-
and apparently is gay as well,
1.
says Stallion. So if you're into people like Jim Norton's wife, that's the game for you.
On top.
Give me 2.
Give me 7.
I haven't played Connect 4 in a while. I don't know if I could get on this competitive circuit and be
Give me
effective.
6.
On top.
Give me 4.
And we do have one of the competitors with a fucking kid there in the background, so that may just mess them up
Give me
and
4.
stop them from advancing here in competitive Connect 4. Someone's got a rubber chicken. No one talk about the time warp. That could get me in a very emotional state.
Give me 5.
Give me 3.
Dang it, he got me. 3.
I believe our host Umar just did this as a lark one time and it took off, so he's just doing this regularly, and I think it's adults. I don't think it's the kids that have come here.
Oh.
Thank you, Dave Flaw, for breaking up the sausage fest. And we did talk right over that very good move that the winner made by having 2 rows in a row where he could get a Connect 4, absolutely guaranteeing himself a victory if the first Connect 4 was blocked or not. And now we continue with our buddy Third Rail Jesus messing with other streamers.
What's that?
I'm on your grandma's necklace.
Bye. Bye.
And Third Rail Jesus is on a roll of running away the competition. He didn't even need to fake domestic violence on that one. And he was going to another strategy. She didn't even get to see that he took a screenshot of her and has it there in the background. That was phase 2 that he was going with to fuck with with the person he was battling on TikTok Live, and she was out before phase 2 actually took effect.
Blast it. Give it a big old fucking rub. I'm gonna say this again. I wonder who's asshole. Sorry. I wonder who she shat on to fucking pay for that nose.
Third Rail Jesus believes there was no glass coffee table involved in the scat play that bought her that fake nose. And going over to relationships for King Yeti, he wants a broad to be no more than 10 years younger. A 45-year-old broad whose kids are all grown would be awesome. Oh, my dick gets so hard for a 30, 40 something that has no kids. And for me, yeah, about 10 years younger, I guess 11. I feel like 26 is available to this 37-year-old. But I can go much higher, like 55, depending on the 55-year-old. Some 55-year-olds look 75. Some 55-year-olds look 43. So from 55-year-old to 55-year-old, it's a case-by-case basis on how high I will go in age.
Yeah, तकरीबन 20 लाख.
Oh, and we have a battle with someone he has already run off.
के 1 लाख तक जा सके. तो करके आई ना कोई 8-10 हजार सिक्का. Malik Usman, welcome brother. Usman bhai kya?
And now he is on to phase 2 of fucking with this guy. And Sam Bibley has a question of fucking with Ray DeVito. He's just such a void of entertainment. I do love the videos from Franklin Sheckler. Those are very hilarious. There seems to be a certain mean streak. Ray puts on a nice guy mask, and we've now seen that nice guy mask slip. But yeah, he does seem to be a legitimate slow adult to pursue comedy and just have zero comedy chops based on what I've seen.
Well, you're giving people existential crises.
So now he is lining his face up. We are further into phase 2 of fucking with this guy, having his face and now matching his face.
अंदाजन कितने तक ले आओगे सुल्तान? मतलब नो वरीज, मतलब कि जितने आएंगे बंदा होता ही ना यार, बंदा उसे एस्टिमेट के हिसाब से फिर खेलता है.
Okay, I really love this strategy of fucking with people, of mocking them, mouthing exactly what they are saying back to them, plus a little fart. Third Rail Jesus, you have made such a fan today. I wasn't sure before, but yes, I am a fan. Third Rail Jesus.
Bumbare, bumbambarak. Bumbare, bumbambarak.
ओके हो गया ब्रदर. बट यार थोड़ा सा ना ज्यादा करना है फिर.
Double tap. Double tap.
That is a good question. As we have Third Rail Jesus asking for double taps over there on TikTok, we have a question from Radish. If we have singularly tapped over here on YouTube, double tapping does nothing. It's as if you did no tap at all. If you double tap the like button on YouTube, a singular tap. Or if you really get in a fun mood and want to tap it over and over again, just make it an odd number. An even number is no likes. An odd number is 1 like. Whereas you can just like over and over again. A single person can give 1,000 likes over on TikTok.
Do me a favor. Can you go to the washroom and wipe the mustache off your face with a piece of water, please?
I thought he was going to ask him to rub off that lipstick. But no, he's saying that dirt on your upper lip that's posing as a mustache. Go wipe that shit off.
Can you do me a favor? Can you go to the washroom and wipe the mustache off your face with a piece of water, please?
Okay.
Did you draw that mustache on your face?
Muhammad brother, Thank you, brother
Bumbarak,
Aziz.
bumbarak.
Welcome, brother.
He's asking, did you do a makeup tutorial? Because it's a shitty makeup tutorial of throwing some dirt on your face.
Guys,
Oh, holy shit, he has some dirt on his chin too. I didn't even notice that when I was editing.
everyone, big
Welcome,
gift here.
welcome, bumbarak. Double tap. Double tap.
Guys, push this
Bumbarak,
score, yeah. Red,
bumbarak.
welcome, Red.
Bumbarak, bumbarak. Double tap.
Oh my
Welcome.
God. Thank you,
Double
brother.
tap. Is
Okay,
she
now
your
you're lined up again. Now it's proper.
wife? No, now you're my fucking wife. How about that?
I made a new wife today, and it's you, Mr. Lipstick. Get that lipstick on my dick right now, wifey.
Double tap.
Wife,
Double tap.
okay.
Double tap. Double tap. Double tap. Double tap. Double tap.
Lips red, yes.
Where are you from, Mr. Ahmed? Welcome, brother.
I'm from Double
Ahmed bhai,
Tap
kya haal
Town.
chaal
How
hai?
about that? I'm
Thank
from
you,
Double
Ahmed bhai.
Tap Town.
Ahmed
I'm
bhai,
from Double
shukriya.
Tapville. Double Tap City.
Sultan, welcome,
Double
brother.
tap, double tap, double tap, double tapville.
Guys, last second, yeah.
Double tap, double tap, double tap,
Last second.
double tap,
Snap
double
करेगा
tap,
वैसे.
double tap.
Oh, I'm gonna have to ask DJ Electra or one of my other musician friends to do a remix with this double tap. This is right for a parody song.
Double tap, double tap, double tap, double tap, double tap, double tap.
Thanks for joining, King. You did miss the first round of Hot Ladies.
Thank you guys.
Next round of Hot Ladies
Coming through.
Double tap,
coming soon.
double tap, double tap, double tap, double tap,
Double tap dance.
double tap, double tap, double tap. Double tap. Let's go. Double tap, double tap, double tap, double tap. Let's go. Double tap, double. Get the fuck out of here.
All right, sir. We are getting the fuck out of here as requested by Third Rail Jesus. Thanks for stopping in, Citizen M, who's been loving the steel toe coverage lately. And I've started delving into your videos much more than I was, Citizen M. I shouldn't have been sleeping. You are one of the best clippers. I do enjoy the clipping style where it's just documenting, but you just inject a whole lot of jokes. It is very dense with jokes. And thanks for finding that clip from back in the radio days of Ashley LaRue talking to Aaron saying, I don't feel safe with you driving the kids around. You drive like a fucking maniac. So that was the first portion of the show. And now we take a little bit of a break from TikTok Live and do a little highlight of a TikToker, King Chili the Pug. We have seen once before, and he does, I believe it was Spurg Snake who said this has kind of the vibes of the Conan O'Brien in the year 2000 bit. Whoops.
When a
There we go.
pregnant woman goes swimming, she is a human submarine. Holy moly. I have 2 arms, but I also have 4 arms.
That's true.
The last kid to leave the school bus knows where everybody else lives.
Don't mess with that kid. Shower.
Oh, that kid can be a stalker and a half.
If I'm a
And I was like in the morning, I was one of the first on the bus, and in the evening, I was one of the last off the bus because that's just the way it works. So yeah, I could have been a stalker. I wish that I would have gotten my binoculars and hidden in the bushes for Kelsey's house. I had a thing for Kelsey.
a mosquito bites a heroin addict, that mosquito is probably wondering what the heck he just ate.
I am curious of, I had never thought of that before, of a mosquito getting in the blood supply of a drug addict. Thank you very much, Chili. I'm going to have to mull that over and do an experiment.
If milk goes bad if you don't refrigerate it, why doesn't it go bad inside the cow? Harvard, call me when you got an answer. When you buy a...
I've actually thought of something along those lines, like in Gremlins 2, where they're really dissecting, like, okay, say a gremlin gets a piece of food stuck in his teeth, and then it goes down its throat after midnight. Did he eat after midnight? And I've kind of thought about that with foods with humans, that, you keep at room temperature, you keep at 98 degrees. So say I've got a piece of ground beef in my teeth for hours, and then it goes down. Do then I get sick from this meat that hasn't been kept at a proper hot or cold temperature? What's the deal with these weak humans? I see a lot of plot holes in these human creatures that you've
Bigger
made
bed.
up.
You have more bed room, but less bedroom. No way. The reason dogs love squeaky toys is because it sounds like tiny animals dying.
I have heard that one before, that squeak mimics the sound of a dying animal, and I was like, holy shit. The adorable little pug wants to murder people. Not just this adorable little pug, the adorable little pug running around this house too. We've got one more from Chili the Pug, and then we will kick it off with some boobies at, midnight? 11 p.m. Some boobies at 11 p.m. for the second segment, after a little more from Chili the Pug.
You are currently wearing matching underwear with a ton of strangers.
That's true, but a little creepy at the same time.
Ooh, a stop aging device. We are going to have to look into that stop aging device using the inside of a cow, Sam Bibley. And here I've been sticking myself inside of a rhino because Ace Ventura 2 told me so. I should have been sticking myself inside of a cow.
If everyone on Earth died at the same time, the internet would entirely be just bots posting, liking, and commenting on each other.
Holy mackerel.
We laugh at dogs getting excited when they hear a bark on TV. But if TV was a non-stop stream of random noises, and then someone suddenly spoke in your language, you'd also be pretty excited.
Woof, 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 woof.
Never thought about it that way. Someone finally is speaking my language. I've been sitting here for so long. Oh, I get it. I understand. Please say a word again, other doggy.
For all you dogs out there. Lamps in video games use real electricity.
That's because the lamp in the video game has to light the screen up brighter, which in turn consumes more electricity in real life. Whoa.
Bottled water companies don't produce water. They just produce plastic bottles.
Yo. Follow for more.
This is a very thoughtful dog who tries to figure out the world around him, and in the year 2000 types of vibes. And what's funny is the Lady Gremlin, if you do recall, all gremlins were males that could reproduce. It was once they went into the lab. So the Lady Gremlin is actually a trans gremlin, and I have seen, like, actually not just, I was going to say drag queens, not just drag queens, but ladies taking up the Lady Gremlin aesthetic. So that is now a thing of dressing up like the Lady Gremlin to be all sexy, just like Nova, just like plushy Nova here and her big old fake boobies. Were you a C cup before and got a triple D? Maybe she'll let us into that insight with this other wig that's much more attractive than her stringy hair underneath. Sounds very much like the room there. You're so funny, Mark.
I'm not actually a celebrity, but I just think it's so funny when people come in and they're like, you don't know who I am? I'm a celebrity. And then I can kind of be like, oh, me too. No better than a, oh.
Well, to be honest, your tits are the celebrity. You're just attached to the celebrity, very much like Quado's brother is attached to him.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just silly.
Ooh, nice. And that is kind of impressive to get fake boobies to bounce, because they don't want to bounce.
And then I can kind of be like, oh, me too. No better than a, oh. Yeah, I don't know.
Bouncy,
It's just silly. I'm not actually a celebrity, but you know, it's just funny when people come in and they like to be like, "You don't know who I am? Like, you don't know who I am? What?
You don't know me
You have
at
to be
all.
spicy in the
Oh no, I'm turning into Ray DeVito, where I'm randomly singing songs that the dialogue reminds me of. Oh boy, I'm gonna have to go get out the rope, not a ropey load, because that will not do the purpose of the rope and a chair.
this business, guys. You really do. You have to keep them on their toes. I'm somewhat of a celebrity, but I keep it. Oh yeah, what are you a celebrity for? Tell me. Are you a cosplayer, photographer? Tell me. What are you a celebrity for?
A possible stinky puss, says the douche of the Dabbleverse. And when you have a nice, come-onable face like that and titties like that, the smell of the puss can be more pungent than ladies who have less going for them.
I wonder if they're gonna tell me that I'm consuming dangerous substances again because I'm drinking water this time. I got flagged last night for drinking an energy drink. They said I was drinking something harmful to my health. I was like, well, you're not wrong.
Switch to coffee.
Jason, why are you a celebrity? Tell me. TikTok fame? No, not even. I'm not even TikTok famous. My friends are way, way bigger. My son.
Your friends are bigger? Do they have F cups? Because F cups are kind of too big. Triple D is like the bigness that's acceptable. You get really too big once you're beyond triple Ds.
Thinks I'm a superstar. You are a superstar. What do you mean? We're all like, what even is this?
You're right. That is like a Shelley Duvall face, except not just completely very skinny.
Celebrity nowadays. You know what I mean? That's silly. Nobody cares about them. You're a celebrity to me. Mostly how about cosplay?
And this is the second time that we have seen this lady today, Crumb. She was the one playing the Fortnite in the first segment, and I like her much better here. We don't have half the screen taking up the booby space when she's just on here talking to us.
After parties, but I lay low. Oh yeah, okay, I do too.
And this may be 1:30 a.m. in Kentucky, but as I said before, this actually isn't her. Sky Pecan, com, instead of .com there, they're stealing thirst traps. So we're seeing Casey for the second time, Casey's actual account the first time, and this is like a month-old thirst trap that Sky Pecan stole. I guess it's kind of like the Eminem song there, Luigi Greenberg. I am whatever you say I am. If I wasn't, then why would I say I am? I can't keep going down Eminem lyrics, or otherwise I will be turning into both Ray DeVito and Aaron Imholt. Ooh, boy. When he quoted those Eminem lyrics the other week, major douche chills. Actually, I don't have that video in the queue. I should find that again and throw that in the queue of steel toe videos. I can't bring up comments right now. That'll block the view. Bring up comments after we get Casey. Otherwise, I've ruined the Sharon Stoning that she's doing. Taylor Swifting. Wasn't that Taylor Swifting in the South Park episode? Nope, now you're covering it yourself. We're going to have to get out of here to cover the money shot there. All right, editor. Thank you, editor, for getting us out of there. Hashtag Aaron DeVito. I have got a strike on me as Aaron Imholt and as Ray DeVito today, both with quoting song lyrics. Well, one just talking song lyrics and one singing song lyrics. So that's the difference between Ray DeVitoing and Aaron Imholting with song lyrics. Sam Bibley says, young people these days have bad taste in tattoos. You can just buy a DVD if you like looking at cover art. Well, the kids don't have the vinyl albums like back in the 70s to really just look at some really cool art. So they're attempting to just draw it on themselves because they don't have the physical vinyl to check out anymore as they listen to some dope tunes. Tattoos that are cool. Snakes, knives, roses, skulls. I've got a skull. I've got the evil jester here on my arm. A skull with a jester's hat.
You're so pretty. Do you have diabetes? I've heard this one too much. I've heard it too much. It's not.
That seems to be a trend with talking to pretty ladies. There was one a few weeks ago. You're so pretty. Do you have hypothyroidism?
Funny anymore. Thank you so much for the donut. Thank you so much, Braxton. Hey, CA, welcome back. Close. What is it? Is it when they call you a beeper? Oh,
I'm liking that one the most. The Moob Veto, the combination of turning into Mooby and Ray DeVito. I'm liking that play on words the most.
thank you for the rose, Uncanny Fox. Thank you so much. A beeper is the thing that used to beep when you had a message, right? Like a pager? Like a pager? I was born in...
Doctors still have the pager. For some reason, it is better for them than an actual phone call. Van Vag is some people's favorite type of vag. That's why... nope, thought I had something there. So we're going to have to go ahead and send in Duke Phillips because I was winding up for a whole lot of nothing there.
Where's the joke? Sir, we're on the air. I know we're on the air, but where's the joke?
And while I'm over here at the drops, since we have Double Tap stuck in Spurgsnake's head, maybe I can get something else stuck in your head.
Holy Jesus. What is that? What the fuck is that? What is that?
Because that was stuck in his head for a week. So now you're going to have a remix of what the fuck is that Double Tap in your head for the rest of the day.
2002, but I grew up poor, so I know a lot of older things, and I try my best to educate myself, but correct? Yay. Thank you so much for the corn. Thank you so much, Stinky Monkey Toes. Appreciate it. Sega, that's the video.
And he is sending, I wonder if this is the same corn sender that kept sending it to Luna, the goth NPC girl who was definitely jerking off the way that Luna was eating that corn. And the way that Ray here is eating that corn, I think is kind of jerk-offable as well.
Game console. Sega. The old load-up screen. I have diabetes. I use the old thing on my arm like a stick.
Oh, so that diabetes question, he was just trying to find some common ground with you. He was actually trying to find a diabetes buddy. He wasn't being all douchey like the hyperthyroidism folk.
Your needle thing.
You're so hot. Do you have hypothyroidism?
Insulin? Oh, Nolan, go to sleep. Enjoy the closet time. Thank you so much for the corn, the 100 corn, Stinky Monkey Toes. Thank you. What about getting a car? Allison, thank you so much for the donut. We're turning this into an NPC stream.
Yeah. And while she turns this into an NPC stream, we have an NPC stream in progress with Skittles, who has lost an eye since we last saw her. What is up, Skittles? Who does remind me of the Jewish Latina that I dated. I believe she's only Latina, so she doesn't have the full hypnosis on me. She does have a husband who looks like he enjoys being the lucky Pierre in their threesomes.
You like it? It was so good. Oh,
yeah! And she is really fucking weird. I love weird girls. That's why Forked Tongue Girl, I was really looking forward to getting to know. And then Face Tattoo. I know Skittles might be more along the pass for a lot of you beloved chatters, but definitely a smash from me because she is... There's a certain type of weirdness that she hits that I enjoy.
Gummy bear, gummy bear, gummy bear, gummy bear. So sticky. Did you get that out of your pocket, lady? I can come now.
Ooh, she can come now. All right. Let's go over to Strip Chat and see that.
Lady's just entertaining everybody over here. Best friends forever. But best friends forever. Lady's just entertaining people. It's a small life. It does.
Crumb, not a fan of Skittles. I know it's such a specific weirdness that I like and most people don't. And someday I will find my proper weird lady. Oftentimes I'm like, why does this weird girl have to be so fucking weird? Because it's just on the wrong side of the bell-shaped curve of weirdness. So Crumb didn't like that last one, but here we do have, usually when I get a DMCA warning for someone doing DJ music, I'll just get rid of it. But as you'll see, I have some good reasons, 2 very good reasons to keep this DJ around, even though the DMCA was like, nope, we recognize that music. DJ Ova. Is that short for ovum? That would be fun, Sam Dibley, to see, like, and it would be like a stripper with getting dollar bills. Actually, I guess it would. People would have to bring their own objects. Like in once again a Rocky Horror Picture Show of Korn, and they are trying to make money. So maybe the entry fee is how you get the Korn. Maybe you rubber band a couple of bucks, a tree fitty to the Korn as you throw it on stage and get them Korn. And yeah, the young kids, their attention spans have been ruined. They should not have access to this technology as early as they do. They can't sit through a fucking movie anymore. They can't appreciate just looking at a piece of art in a museum. Sure, there are some, but it is kind of a new variation of Beavis and Butthead, where Gen X was really that Beavis and Butthead cliche, but then really turned it around, or did they? I don't know. Let's pay attention to those Xers. Every generation is a piece of shit. Us millennials, major pussies. Major pussies. Luckily, I'm on the earlier half, more of the elder millennial, so I am a half a bundle of sticks rather than a full bundle of sticks, which the younger millennials absolutely are. Brian actually has some experience with his equipment to know that she's just playing one song to the other and not really doing anything, but she is doing 2 things right. Woo! Gen X, the end of men actually doing men stuff. You might have some half a bundle of sticks in the younger Xers, but I'm infected with millennial. I could not get around being half a bundle of sticks. It's just in me. There's a penetration joke there to be had. The music segment continues, or actually, I guess it kind of begins, since her music had to be cut we just had a continuation of the Hot Lady segment, as the music could not be heard that she was just playing a playlist of.
Oh, thank you, Mr. J. Oh, thank you, Jack's mom. Oh, thank you, Mr.
Fan of Freak Bass here. And DJ Electra is not here today. She is a big fan of Freak Bass. She is a bass lady.
Oh my goodness gracious.
We do have a side conversation of getting into the retro gaming with the emulators and stuff that it looks like Stallion and Spurg Snake can help you with any questions of getting those emulators or other things to get back into the retro gaming and still have those bomb-ass beats that Sonic 3 had. Because Sonic 3 was re-released, but all the Michael Jackson tracks eliminated. And those were some bangers on Sonic 3.
Ooh-wee, ladies and gentlemen. Goodness gracious.
Wow. Anyway, here you go.
And I do have some
Same.
more
Hell
screen captures. I have one more screen capture of Freak Bass. So in the coming weeks, he will make a return. I was hoping to get him on the thumbnail for this episode because I love his funky ass style, both musically and fashionably, but couldn't make it on this thumbnail without looking a bit too crowded, which some of the thumbnails do look a bit crowded. And we go from funky beats to Mira Elise.
Oh, for I can't help falling in love with you. Thanks, guys.
She's got a beautiful smile, not stacked in the boobies, but she does have a really cool frog tattoo. This seems like a weird girl that hits a lot of the weirdness I am into. Me gusta, Kiralise. And as we did discuss earlier, the frog tattoo gets her more points with me and less points for Douche of the Dabbleverse.
Stay. Would it be a sin? Oh, for I can't help falling in love with you.
Me too, Crumb. Musically talented ladies, I am an absolute sucker for. I guess if they're a trans lady, I would be a literal sucker for that musical lady.
Like a river flows surely to the sea, darling, so it goes. Some things aren't meant. I messed that up. To me.
A little shill with your mess up there. You could have just kept rolling on and we wouldn't have noticed. Oh, kind of a gummy smile. I don't have a gummy smile. My lips stop before the gums.
Do we need a Santa Claus emote? I don't know if we need that. Do we? Do we need like a Santa Claus dragon? Is that what we need? Yes, we need.
Before we get on to the next lady, I do agree, Stallion. Looks like we have a few people agreeing. She's got a little bit of a Jenna Ortega thing going there, and looking hot with her mouth open there. She is ready to catch some ropey loads there at this exact moment of the shrill ah.
I messed that up. To me. Do we need a Santa Claus emote? I don't know if we need that.
Do we? Do we need like a Santa Claus dragon? Is that what we need?
And Jenna Ortega is under 18, isn't she? We can't yet talk about her good looks, but we can talk about someone over 18 that has kind of a thing going there, but her own style of it.
Your faith was strong, but you needed proof. You saw her bathing on the roof. Hi, Blippers. Hello. Thank you for the hearts. Her beauty in the moonlight over.
So here is an odd mashup of ASMR and singing done by Rivanna, and I do like me some Latina girls. They aren't pure kryptonite to me if you mixed some Jewish lady into that Latina girl. Oh, Jenna Ortega is 22. Hooray! Let's be pervs over Jenna Ortega.
She tied you to a kitchen chair. She broke your throat.
Looks like the beginning of a Christmas movie. Actually, A Christmas Story had this exact opening, didn't it? Kind of like that time that other ASMR lady sent us into 2001's ending.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
Thanks for stopping by, Sam Bibley. And thanks for your comment. You did shit on the show in your comment, but all comments help. And thanks for giving us another chance after saying, fuck you.
Thank you, Leo. Yeah.
All right. Oh, what a tummy.
Here's one for the Hack Ride audience.
Okay, you.
Little kittens.
Me.
I want to do a little meow.
Right here. He is starting to eat.
It was just busting balls, really. And busting balls is absolutely fun. That's what my co-host auditions are about, are busting balls. So I guess I'm taking it a little out of context. The busting balls you did on the comment. And there is one lady who I did a co-host audition of that did not take the ball busting well, and she better stop throwing troll bait at me. I told her I'm not going to do this anymore. It clearly upsets you. I'm not trying to be a troll, but she's throwing troll bait out at me, and urge to troll rising.
And canned food. Thank goodness. But he still likes his milk. Yeah, just today he accepted that canned food's actually pretty tasty.
Actually, it's me doing the audition, David Collins. The premise of the show, which I do have to remember to say every single time because it is an odd out there premise, is that it's my self-taped audition for an established show. So I'm looking for someone to come and pick me up and accept me as the co-host for their established show. So I did not pass that audition at all.
Ooh, sorry, I need to adjust. That is concentration, my goodness.
Douche of the Dabbleverse, not a fan of kittens. I'm a fan of little kitties and little puppies. And puppies the way that Jerry Lawler mentioned them, because those are titties.
You want any more? Oh, you're so goofy.
Stop being goofy.
Are you done
Be
or
Mickey.
no? Considering, you can tell that he's teething and kind of thinking about if he wants it or not.
Yeah, Crazy Cat Lady isn't the proper type of
What
weird
canned food do
that
you
I'm looking
suggest? Is
for.
this one a boy or a girl? This one's a male calico.
Skittles.
A bit
She
more
has
rare.
that
It's a 1 in
weirdness that
3,000
I
chance
like
that
and
calicos
almost
are
no one
born
else
male.
does.
Love the top, Steffi. Oh, thank you.
Speaking of weird ladies, Captain Jen E, we have got a puppet girl who regularly does karaoke, but she's just doing some bits with her puppet today.
Earrings on today. You want to see? These are Pringles cans.
Very cute, Steffi.
Thank you, Jen.
How red my freaking thumb is.
Oh my goodness, Jen. Did you cut it again?
I did.
Oh, thank goodness. Jen, you got to stop doing that.
Hi, Steffi.
Hi, Jalen. Hi, Julie. Hi, Matthias. How are you doing?
Did they hurt?
No.
An actual true ventriloquist throwing her voice.
I have 15 characters,
The rest of
Gremlin.
us are just fake ones.
Just so you know, Gremlin, we're called People of Fabric here.
People of fabric, as we learned in Greg the Bunny, fabricated Americans is what you call them.
How's your day?
It's going good, thank you.
Hi, Edibles. Thank you, Deli.
I like your dress, Jen.
Thank you, Steffi. I like your shirt.
Thank you.
What's your favorite Pringles flavor?
That's a good question.
Hi, Snow Bunny.
I kind of like the sour cream and chives one.
Sour cream and chives?
What about you, Jen?
Not just like the general one.
Just the regular ones? Yeah, those are good too.
Yeah, that's fine. Dirty Sanchez throwing his voice on the Bang Bus. That seemed like talent, but he was behind the camera, so we couldn't see him throwing his voice. He probably just said, "Yeah, that's fine." Didn't even try to not move his lips. Yeah, that's fine.
Also my favorite flavor as well. The green can.
Yep, it's the green can.
Puppet ladies throw their voice during sex, whereas I throw my loads during sex.
Love Pringles?
I like Pringles too. I was watching a video.
She'll make you think that the lamp is coming. Why can't I get you to say anything? And why is the lamp really feeling this?
The other day, and this girl, she was trying like different Pringles flavors, and she was like, "Oh, these are so bad. These are not good." I'm like, "What? Pringles are good. I don't know what you're talking about."
Hey, Velvet.
I'm a bigger fan of kettle chips myself. And Pringles actually aren't officially potato chips. They make a potato slurry and then form them into chips.
Oh my god, you're so cute right now. I want to kiss you.
Hi, Peach. Get in your nose, Peach. Get in your nose.
And I enjoy that snort more than I should. I think I kept a few extra seconds in here to get that snort over and over again because it's just something about her throwing her voice with that snort I find fun.
You're so cute right now. I want to kiss you.
Yeah,
Hi,
kettle
Peach.
chip.
Get in your nose, Peach. Get in your nose.
Yay. That's Bruno.
Yep, that's Bruno.
Thank you, Aladabot.
That is actually something we're going to see when we launch the Puppet OnlyFans, Crumb. And now the puppet is going to sing a song while I take this dick balls deep.
Does Elmo know Alpha Kenny one? Alpha Kenny one? Who is that?
Who the fuck knows? That's why I don't read my chat.
And that's what
The puppet segment continues with Elmo After Dark. And why is he after dark? Because he likes to say fuck, shit, and all those words like that against Ava, who I don't know if I like or not. She hits the wrong side of weird sometimes and the exact right angle of weird for me other times.
Elmo, I totally get it. Sometimes chat be overwhelming, especially for a 3-year-old. It's okay.
Yeah, what kind of medication are you on?
It's more like, what medication am I not on?
You seem to be bouncing off the fucking walls.
So are you on Viagra to make your clit hard?
Alpha Kino? What's that? I am. Wait, Kermit, have you met Froggiana?
Froggiana, she puts on a frog suit. We've got Pickle Ava, who... Oh, Anna? I guess some of her personalities are Anna, some of her personalities are Ava, but she puts on a costume and Pickle Ava, Froggy Anna, and she is trying to hook up her human personality with a puppet frog personality.
She's not very entertaining. I don't understand how people can watch her spin around a stripper pole.
And Kermit is calling her content fucking trash.
Oh. This was the day that we learned that Elmo and Kermit are, in fact, asexual. And that's okay.
Because he called her content garbage, apparently they do not like women or any type of sex.
What the fuck does that mean? Asexual.
That means not sexually attracted to anything.
Oh, that's not true. I'm attracted to moms.
To mice?
No, he's a MILF chaser, you silly lady, you silly zoomer.
Moms!
Oh, nah, wait, I can't. Nah, pass.
And back to some speed dating. We have Wizzy Wiz, our host, and two contestants. Pamela Tucson has taken one look at Olsen Tyler and said, no, I do not want to date the buzzard from Looney Tunes. I'm going to pass.
You're good. Is it pass?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, man. Looks like you want to see Freddy Krueger in your dreams then.
Mm-hmm.
Is that why you passed? He looked like Freddy Krueger?
Indians are...
I don't think he looked like Freddy Krueger. I'm sticking with my answer of the Looney Tunes buzzard.
blunt, you know, like Native Americans, they just don't. Hello.
Oh, come on. Let's get this edition of Slow Adult Speed Dating rolling. Even if only one of you is a slow adult and laying down on bed, which is not a flattering look for anybody.
Pass.
Ah, damn it.
Okay, hit that request. You see how bold that was? That's all you have to do. You don't have to just pick a conversation. If you're not interested, in say pass. Like, what's up, bro?
Yo, bro, I'm waiting to you, bro.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm waiting to you.
Oh, I fuck with him.
Ooh, she down, but he is not down. He took one look at her and said, fuck that, passing like she did on those two slow adults.
Let's see what happens in 2 minutes.
Okay.
Thank you for the follow, chosen one. All right.
Here we have a hippie lady. Sounds like she takes down a couple of packs of cigarettes, doesn't it? Kind of has that Lucille Ball in the mid-70s thing going. Not the Lucille Ball in 1982, but in the 70s, Lucille Ball.
Have the screen showed live, please. I appreciate it. Every 4K likes, which is almost soon. Jesus.
Every 4K likes, fairy burps. I'm the burping fairy. Positive and caring vibes, only here to have fun. Oh my goodness, you're trying to get in the intro of TikTok Around the Clock, aren't you?
Every 4K likes is a big burp. And I would try to say her name with a gift.
And you see those hearts appearing on the screen. That's me. Come on, let's get there.
Like, so if you contribute to the live goal, I will try to say her name. That's it.
And we got 200 likes really fast on that. Me and one of the other guys are really trying to get that burp happening.
How it works. And every 4K like, oh.
She does have some trailer vibes going on. So as much as I enjoy your burping for my entertainment, I gotta stay away from the trailer girls. Oh, I think it's coming. And me too. That is on a similar caliber of Shody a Little Baddie from the intro. Her name is Crystal. Crystal that lives in a trailer. That is a lot of bad news.
That was a 7 out of 10. I think that's a 7 out of 10, right? Right. Thank you for the.
And she does have some slurring going on there. So we saw her drinking some soda to get those burping bubbles up. But I think she's a little bit drunk as she does this stream.
Follow Dylan.
Welcome.
Thanks. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. $7.5. Fuck yeah.
And that was a free one. We paid for the first big burp, and now the second burp, that was just a little bonus. The sheriff's office knows her well. I agree, Crumb. She has that vibe all about her. Shaking her lack of booby. Not as good as DJ Ova. Bouncy into my heart. And now the superstar from last week. We are getting to see every bit of Alice that I screen captured. And here is about a minute and a half that didn't make it into last week's episode of this drunken, dancing, singing, lisping lady at 1 a.m.
Suck my dust. Darkest goodbye. I got my fun. How did I walk a shimmer stress? You take the fuck. Darkest goodbye. I got my mouth. I saw the rock of my stride. Really upset. Hot mess. A bed.
Shake that lack of booty.
I want. I got my. I come living. Have I said so? Watch me. My sex like TMZ. It makes the show is free. I don't do the walk and shake my stride. You can suck my dust. They'll kiss goodbye.
Juice Dabbleverse is taking Crystal over Alice. I'm taking Alice over Crystal. So we do have different tastes in ladies. We would be great wingmen for each other. We are going after different ladies. Hopefully we look different. So those ladies would be going after different ones of us.
I'll kiss goodbye.
And her batteries just ran out. She would still have 4G or 5G if her internet access was cut. And that she really just hit a wall from having fun to just a lot of regrets. Look at that face of just thinking of all the bad decisions tonight that led her here.
I really don't want to, but I should probably go to bed soon.
One more time. I should go to bed soon. I should go to bed soon.
I really don't want to, but I should probably go to bed soon.
If we had the subtitles on, it would be that first part would be parentheses unintelligible. That was the show for today. We heard from Chili the Pug and his variation of In the Year 2000. We saw some favorites, including Plushie Nova and her fantastic fake Triple D titties. Thanks for sharing those with the world. Need to look into her link tree. Maybe there's a dirty site where we can see them unclothed. And Alice, I'm a big fan of. Kira Elise, she has that Jenna Ortega thing going. And thank goodness that Luigi Greenberg cleared it up that as Wednesday Addams, she is 18 to look younger. That's what it's known in Hollywood. They're looking for 18 or above to look younger, so they don't have to have all those horseshit restrictions that underage people do, such as teachers and working certain hours. But that was all for this week. Be back next week with another co-host audition, a TikTok around the clock, possibly Dr. Steve. He is a busy man with an actual career, so he does want to do the show next Thursday. the interview show, Chatting With. Been a while since I did one of those, and he's currently at Hackamania. Hopefully he can make it next week. If not, he'll be upcoming soon because, I don't have a career. I have a horseshit job that I go to. My career hit the skids, and now horseshit job will pay the bills. And I am close to monetization. So coming up on a horseshit hobby. How did I word that before? Hobby horseshit. Yes, hobby horseshit, not horseshit hobby. That doesn't work for the fun t-shirt that I will be bringing to a Teespring. I need to get the business license. Getting a stone's throw, under 100 away, 100 subscribers. I should be specific. I should also say my words properly. But very close to getting monetization. And I want to send that through a business account to be above board. And I've just been dragging my feet on that because it is intimidating. I don't know how to do taxes on that shit, but gonna have to get a little bit of monetization from hobby horseshit and horseshit job. She pooped her bed that night. I almost missed that comment, Crumb. Alice did look like she may have done the Artie Lang in her bed that night. Thanks for tuning in, Crumb. Thanks for subscribing, Douche of the Dabbleverse. And let's get in a little shill segment where I ask you to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell to remind you I go live Tuesday through Thursday at 11:30 a.m. Eastern. And let's look out for American Cupcake going live from Vegas today. I've got to hit those notifications on him because I've been missing a bunch of his streams. But I'm shilling him, and I got to shill myself. I already did shill myself. There's my email. If you want to be a stand-up comedian, I dabbled in stand-up comedy. No, I'm going to skip the dabble alarm. But it wasn't for me. I do enjoy comedy writing. I like script doctoring. I did very well. I don't know how to get into writing, actually, and it's becoming harder now with fucking AI and all that crap going around. But 2 times I did some script doctoring, and it turned out I was very happy with the results. The person who I script doctored for was not, because they were just a narcissist who they had the greatest things ever. So someone improving upon it was not an improvement because they didn't do it themselves. And that's how my comedy partnership dissolved, because I was with a narcissist, Aaron Imholt. It reminds me a lot of my former comedy partner, who, when he didn't have his head completely up his ass, could actually produce something well. And yep, Aaron, head up ass. And he, Principled Uncertainty, had a very thoughtful comment, a very well-worded comment about how Aaron, he's also culpable in the child neglect that happened. So he could be looking at jail time too. So that was the show for today. And I'm glad I could get you away from Chrissy Mayer. And I know that people say that she's got the horse face, but I like horse face ladies, and her face, something about it. I'm not as attracted to her as other long-faced, very gummy ladies. Daisy Foco, my co-host, auditioned with her. I think I might have insulted her looks a bit too much, but I am into her horse face and gummy smile. So that was all for today. Thank you all for joining. Now feel free to go away.
Well, it looks like that's all the time we have for today. Thank you for going on this adventure with me. It's fun being with friends. I'll see you next time. Bye now.
Bye for now.
Toodaloo. Au revoir. Auf Wiedersehen. Ciao. Ding dao day.
Places all. All join hands, circle left. Now circle right and listen to me. LS, MFT. Elementary corners like swinging on a gate. To right, dear honey, with a right to left date. Grand right and left, around you go. Lucky strike means fine tobacco. Meet your honey and give her a whirl. All swing around with the little girl. Smoke 'em, then you'll see. LS, MFT. Promenade and don't you fall. Promenade around the hall. Lucky Strike is first again with tobacco men. Promenade straight down the pike. It's time right now for a Lucky Strike. Yes, for smoking that you're bound to like, you just can't beat a Lucky Strike.